My name is Lorena Parse. I am 16 years old, a junior in high school, and I'm student life editor in Yearbook.
So my name is Samantha Morris. I'm 17, a senior in high school, and I'm a student life editor.
I started Yearbook my freshman year.
Technically I started Yearbook in middle school, in the 7th and 8th grade years, and then I've done it all throughout high school. So for one page in the yearbook, it's typically 1 week to lay things out, put pictures on it, and get interviews for it, but then it's another 2 weeks to edit everything, and that's just for one page.
A yearbook editor does a lot. We create all the pages, we oversee other pages, we go through and edit other people's pages, we take pictures, interviews, we write all the stories, and of course we have to mentor the new people so they can soon take over for us.
So a yearbook editor is someone who will take interviews, take pictures, format pages, and make sure everything is precise for our format. Also, we have the responsibility of training new people who come into the classroom, and that's really difficult because sometimes they don't understand our style right off the bat, and training them is a lot harder than it should be, but we have to work with it.
I've learned a lot of time management, writing stories in 5 minutes basically. It's funny, I've met like so many people through interviews and just working on their pages in the book even though they don't know me, and I'll like see them out on school and I'll be like, oh, I know you, but you don't know me at all.
I've definitely learned how to deal with people. Some people just don't want to be interviewed, don't want their picture taken, and they'll like come at you for it. And also training the newbies, it's really hard sometimes to like get them to understand what we're doing, but from it I've learned how to deal with people and time management for sure.
I don't let it get to my head because I know they don't fully understand the work or the whole masterpiece of the yearbook. So what they have to say usually isn't like that important to me. I don't know if that's bad to say. Yeah, I really don't try to listen to it because I put an entire year's worth of work into this book that's honestly a masterpiece, and they don't really pay attention to any of that. They like have little things to say like about the colors, which is dumb.
Typically, I try not to let it get to me because the yearbook is something that I've worked really hard on for an entire year. Some days I'm here till like 6 p.m., even later. I've been here till 11. Just working on this book. It's basically my homework that I've worked so hard on, this giant $100,000 project. And for someone just to pick out a tiny comma I missed or a name I misspelled, that I can understand. But for punctuation or misspelling a word, that's like, I take it to heart sometimes, but I really try not to let it get to me. Deadlines has to be the hardest thing because sometimes it'll be at midnight, and if the pages aren't done, that's how they're gonna go. And missing a deadline actually costs us even more money, so we have to get all the interviews, pictures, and pages exactly how they're going to be in the book by midnight of some day during the year.
Honestly, just teaching the new people, because we have a certain level of expectations, the editors, and how we want pages to get done, how we want interviews and stories, that they don't necessarily like understand yet, and it takes them a while to pick up on how to do everything. I continue to take this class because I love it and I love the people, and I love that I'm doing something more with high school, that I've created something that's gonna stay with me for the rest of my life.
I love this class with my whole heart. It's been my favorite class out of all 4 years in high school. I love the people in it. I've become a family with all the other editors. Like, there are people that I wouldn't necessarily talk to outside of class if we weren't in yearbook together. But it's really neat to see people from like different backgrounds and different interests all come together because we all have the same interests.
Yearbook's really fun, and you guys should actually go through and read the entire yearbook and pay attention to everything.
I love my student life editor, Lorena, so much, and all the other editors so much. They are my family, and thank you, Rosalie, for always giving us food.
Alright, you guys can do it now.